Hey guys, so what we're running into on the More Value site is we've got a new group of customers, and they don't really fall underneath the same scope as we had for pricing that was custom made through their ERP. And so, what we want to try to accomplish is we want to get the ability for them to use group pricing. One thing that we're running into is we have some overrides with the existing pricing code that we have set up, and it's not allowing for quantity of one in group pricing, and then when we add it to quantity of two, it does show up, but it doesn't carry over to the cart. I know that when we originally set up the site and we did that upgrade from whatever Magento 2.2 I think was what we were on, we went to 2.3. That's when we notice some of these shopping cart issues, and that's when they get them fixed. So what I want to show you is what we're running into and what I'd like to see fixed. So they've got probably about 100 customers that all have the same. They're from the same company. It's a larger company that is looking to purchase. And so what we'd like to be able to do is have them be included into a customer group and have that override. The other option that we tried to get set up was utilizing the customer ID that we already have set up. So let me just go over a couple of these really quick. So we've just got a test product in here, and there's two solutions that I was looking at. And the first one that I wish would have worked was utilizing the customer pricing levels. So this shows up, quantity of two shows up on the site, but what I'm really looking for is this one, quantity of one. So with that being said, gives you a little bit of a testing area. So this is the company, it's called Hilliard, and I created a customer group and then applied myself to it, and it's not working. So the other part was the prices per customer, and this works. The problem with it is if we were to add a customer ID, which mine is PTech, and that was to add the customer pricing, let's just say 80, and then save it, this works, and this works on the front end as well. The problem is this site has 22,000 products, and for this particular company ID, it's not just one company ID, it's 18 locations, and they all have different company IDs. So 18 times 24,000, that's a lot of records. And I did create a solution for this and added it in, but it made the site go to a complete crawl. When I did searches, and I did a search for a product, or I went into a specific category, what it was doing, I believe, is trying to find the pricing for each one of these. And with 650,000 records for the customer area, that didn't work. So, with that being said, what I'd like to see accomplished is to get the customer records working, or sorry, the customer group portion working. So, I'll log in with my login information. What I'm finding is when I go and search for alright, so test. So what I need to do real quick is I need to throw this out. Let's see here. So then what you see here is you'll see that pricing level comes up, and the problem is, you go into the product itself, and you got the standard price, but then it shows buy two. It doesn't show the buy one, and I think by default in the normal Magento systems you would just change this price here and then have the secondary price. This would have a line through it. And then the other part of it that's an issue is, let's say I do buy two at this price. What we're running into is it doesn't show it in the cart. So I don't know what this is going to take to fix. I know we had some problems with it originally. If you could, maybe look back at the notes. I know it's been quite a while since you guys have worked on this. Excuse me, on this site. We do have a development instance set up, so we'll kind of go from there.